So the question is, we're in a weird market right now. Are there buyers out there? And if so, who are they? Where are they coming from? And what kind of money are they using? Who are the buyers and who are the sellers? The market's still alive, but it's tricky. Let me go down the path. So, buyers. There are buyers who need to find homes. They've come to LA. They've come to live on the West Side. They're doing well financially. They've got good jobs. They're young. Their families are growing. They're a little disappointed, to say the least, about the interest rates and the market. But they also realize that they're not in as many bidding wars. It's not as competitive. There's a chance of maybe getting a slightly better deal. They don't have to jump. They don't have to buy the first house they see. They kind of like that. It's a little bit more relaxed. They can do their shopping. They don't have to buy. They're out there. They realize that it's not a seller's market, so that makes them feel good. It may not be a buyer's market, but they're fine. But here's the bottom line. Are they getting maximum loans right now? Probably not. So again, who are the buyers? The buyers are coming here with some cash. It's not the cash they've saved up. It's family money. There's a tremendous amount of family money, trust funds, inheritance. There's a lot of family money out there. And there's a lot of wealthy parents who have come to the decision that they'd rather help their kids out while they're alive and see the benefits of their assistance than wait till they've passed on and leave a huge inheritance. So with the help of family, and there's so much family help here on the West Side, there are still a lot of buyers. There are also people who are selling to trade up. They'll sell their condo to buy a home. They're just moving along just like they always did. Fewer buyers, but there are buyers. Remember, we had so many buyers that the average time on the market up until lately was less than 20 days. The average bidding on a house, you had anywhere from 4 to 7 people bidding on a house. It doesn't go from that to no one. There are fewer. You're not getting 4 to 7 people bidding right now. And you're not getting bids of way above the asking price. So there are buyers, but just fewer buyers and more cautious. Now let's talk about who's selling. There are sellers too. People need to sell their home because they need to move on with their lives. There are life-changing events that happen. Divorces, deaths, illness, people moving to assisted living, people who are moving closer to their children, closer to their grandchildren, closer to places where they need to be to watch and run their businesses. And a lot of people are moving back home to where they came from because they have family back there and they're consolidating. There's a lot of pressure on the financial side. People are downsizing. People are trying to come up with ways to be able to scale this big mountain of financial discomfort. You know, inflation has really made it tough for people, so they can't just drive long distances anymore and get on airplanes and just travel and burn through all their money. They need to be more mindful. So a lot of the sales right now are people who are really thinking in terms of long-term retirement. How can we live within a budget? We've got so much to live on for the next 30 years or next 20 years, as long as we live. Where can we live to stretch the equity that we have? So people will look into places where it's less expensive to live, where there's just less pressure on them to have to come up with big mortgage payments every month. So the key is you get your seniors who are trying to pay off their mortgage completely and move somewhere where it is less expensive, where they can literally take their remaining equity after paying taxes and pay cash. So if they can pay cash, they can live more comfortably. If they can live on top of it, closer to family and friends, that's even better. And then maybe live where there's more recreation, more outdoor, less crime. People are totally thinking along those lines. How can I make a move and maybe live more comfortably where the houses are less expensive because I need to stretch my equity because I plan to live a long time. I hope that answers your question.